Yeah. You know what it is, the highest host. Adam Ill, chilling out again at the Crown OG Studios. It's always a pleasure to be here doing another show. Of course, with Kentron on the keys, tickling them ebonies and ivories. You know, a major part of the show. We love the vibe. And, of course, Travis behind the deck, making sure we look and sound good. And all of y'all tuned in wherever you're at. We appreciate you if you're in your car or at home or in the grow room or at work. I don't know where you listen to podcasts or watch YouTube videos, but I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, honest 5-star review. Only honest 5 stars reviews is what we get.
Hell yeah.
You know, help us out with the algorithm. We do be getting banned a lot and deleted. Fucking bullshit. But it's all good because we got an amazing show today. I'm super stoked for my next guest. If you read the title, you already know who it is. But I recently ran into him at the American Autoflower Cup where I was hosting for my 3rd time. Shout out to the Autoflower Cup for keeping me in. And I got to witness his stand-up. I think I've seen him on social media before, just, you know, in the algorithm, in the Explorer page, because he did go viral with his character. But we got a comedian, stand-up comedian. I think he's also an actor. I saw a bunch of headshots on his IG going deep back. And we'll talk about the whole career. We got Austin Kress in the building.
What's up, everybody?
Also, you might know him as Stoney McBlaze, dude.
Yeah, you might know me as Stoney McBlaze.
Yeah, Stoney McBlaze is out
more
here.
popular.
How you feeling? Thanks for coming. I appreciate you.
Excellent. Thanks for having me.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
stoked. It was a great drive, easy parking. We love it.
I try to cater to my guests. We try to make it happen. And speaking of catering to my guests, I see I'm smoking already.
Yeah.
You're Stoney McBlaze.
Yeah.
And you're not smoking.
Well, I've been smoking on the way here.
Okay.
But I got a little rosin.
A little rosin vape? Oh, he's starting early. Well, how about this? Dude? Since you got just a vape, and I got some weed and some vapes.
Yeah.
Let's get you laced up with some more weed.
Yes.
So we're going to go to Apothecary and go shopping real quick. I'm going to let you pick whatever you want, and then we'll come back and smoke and start the show. Is that cool?
Yeah,
You
great.
down with that?
Let's go.
All right, y'all. Chat, stay tuned. All y'all listening. We'll be right back after this message. We're going to go to Apothecary, get some weed for Austin, and be right back. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah, dude. We IRL streaming now?
We're streaming and we're recording and Oh yeah. Shout out to y'all out here tuning in. We just got back from Apothecary. We went shopping. Austin wanted to roll a blunt, and it looks like it's not going so well for him right now. We're here with Austin, comedian. He also does a podcast called Sad Vice.
Yeah, with my girlfriend every Wednesday.
That's your girlfriend. Yeah. Every Wednesday. And it's just advice for sad people? Or?
Yeah, it's just advice on how to be less sad.
Oh.
Yeah. We're just trying to find ways, because, like, obviously social media is so, like, here's, like, 6 tips on how to not be sad. Or you got, like, David Goggins, who's like, if you want to not be sad, just run every day, 100 miles.
Who's going to carry the boat?
Who's going to carry the boats?
Yeah.
Not me. Not carrying the boats.
I actually listened to a lot of Goggins when I was training for the marathon.
Did you do the marathon?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, sick.
He kind of helped a little bit, but
no, he's super motivational, but sometimes you're just not in a place to hear that. And I'm like, all right, what is stuff that actually makes you feel better as like a real person and not as just David Goggins?
You're like I notice you're super into like mental health.
Yeah, I'm sad all the time. Okay, it's not that bad.
Let me see it.
It's not good, but it's not bad. It'll smoke. It will smoke.
Bro, this is like unraveling.
It will smoke.
All right. If it smokes, you rolled up that LOG. You got some of that at the shop.
Shout out to Apothecary. I got the LOG at the shop.
And they also gave you something to go with it, right?
It did.
Ooh,
the lighter.
Yeah. So this is how often do you roll
side,
blunts?
Right? You light it from the side. This is my first blunt ever. I've never rolled a blunt before.
Are you serious?
It's all joints or bongs or pipes.
So I inspired you to roll your own blunt right now?
Yeah, absolutely you did.
Nice.
I love blunts. They're super fun. I've just never gotten into rolling them. So I was like, what better time than on camera where I can embarrass myself in front of Twitch? You know what I mean?
No, there's only like 12 people watching. You're okay. Don't trip.
No, but you're going to clip it, and then that's the end of me. Do you have a little packy? Okay, it keeps falling out.
That's because it's too loose.
What is happening?
Can I help you out a little bit?
Help me out. Give me some blunt rolling tips.
Right, look,
I don't have a father, so this is close.
Did you really not have a father?
No, I have one. I just don't like him and don't talk to him. So I pretend that I don't have one.
Does that have something to do with maybe your sadness?
Yeah, you think?
So? You think it's related?
I think it's for sure related.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think depression is potentially, if it's not scientifically transmitted through like your genes, it's definitely you learn habits from. Okay, so I just
gotta make
squeeze
it tighter.
You just gotta squeeze. Like, okay,
you don't need to be so. You were too delicate with it. I'm not trying to reapply human terps.
Like joint paper.
Yeah, if you want to relick it, you can.
Okay, well, yeah.
But it's just like
you just gotta go. Okay,
don't be scared.
So the thing that I'm learning with blunts versus joints, right off the top here is. It's a lot. It's like these are more like clay. Where you're like molding it as you go, and it's not gonna just rip on you.
With Brothers broadleafs, they're pretty fresh. I mean, not all tobacco leaves are as fresh and pliable, but that's why I like Brothers because they're always fresh and consistent. But don't be so delicate with it. You know, you could manhandle it a little bit.
Yeah,
you could apply a little pressure.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
Yeah. Don't try. And then if there's excess paper on the end, we just rip it off or bite it off or whatever you want. And it's not a joint, so you don't want to finger fuck it too much, right? You know. But yeah, you good. You got it. And you want to use like 25% human terps to make sure it's right, which is your saliva.
Yep.
But we fully tongue. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got 2 younger brothers.
Okay. You guys all have like the same relationship, or you got light it all before you hit it? Yeah. First light it before you inhale, because you don't want to have the flame travel through the blunt and not burn evenly. So you want to like light the tip, and then you want to slowly start inhaling. That way the whole cherry's lit. Yeah. All right, we did it.
Not too bad for our first time. It smokes.
Is that really the first time you've ever rolled a blunt?
Yes, I've never rolled a blunt, bro, since high school, like junior year of high school. So I'm 30 now. So I don't know, what is that? At least a little over a decade. Yeah.
It's like
I
15
probably
years.
started 16, 17, something like that. But it was never blunts.
No. Where are you from originally?
I started smoking weed in North Carolina. So I was born in upstate New York.
Okay.
And then North Carolina was where I started smoking weed. And then I've been here it'll be 11 years in August. So I've been out here for a while.
And you came out here for
acting.
So when I did say that, you kind of like looked at me weird. I'm like, wait, because I saw a bunch of headshots.
No, the funny.
I scrolled deep on your IG, bro.
Yeah.
I went deep.
Good.
I like to see like where my guests come from. I like to learn a little bit about them before they have it, because I like to have a good conversation. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
And I saw like super headshots, black and white, like serious poses.
Oh yeah, there's some modeling attempts. Yeah. There were some modeling attempts back in the day for sure.
What happened? You came to LA, realized there's a million of you guys?
So I was going for it until the pandemic. So I came out here like 2014, 2015. And then the pandemic happened, and I was pretty seriously into acting, and it was going slow, but it was starting to pick up.
You were picking up roles and stuff.
I booked like one decent commercial.
Okay.
Also, honestly, like playing kind of a Stoney McBlaze type character. And I was in Groundlings, which is like this improv school that Will Ferrell went to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was getting a little bit funnier, but I was still kind of focused. And then the pandemic hit, and I went all in on comedy. So I started doing the Stoney McBlaze character. My ex-girlfriend was doing like open mics, so I started doing open mics.
As Stoney McBlaze?
No. I've never done stand-up. I've maybe done stand-up once as Stoney. It's always as Austin.
Okay. But Stoney maybe make an appearance during the set.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, like, if I do a live show, what I'll do is I'll host in character. So I'll do like a cold open as Stoney, bring up everybody up as Stoney, and then transition to myself.
Right.
But like, I kind of have rules with Stoney where I'm like always trying to be positive, always, not really talking shit and stuff like that. And then like with my stand-up, it's like I want to be able to talk about the things that I actually feel, more than I could potentially with a Stoney McBlaze as my lens for it.
Right. And I noticed your stand-up is you're personal. You do talk about like sobriety and mental health and all that.
Yeah.
Is that something heavy with you, like important to you?
Yeah, definitely. I think like I'm constantly battling to not want to kill myself. So it's an everyday struggle to feel like I want to be alive. So I'm trying to figure out routines and processes to like feel okay every day and keep my...
I totally relate to that. That's why I ran the marathon. I know we spoke about that before.
Yeah.
I was going through...
I love running.
I was going through shit. I lost my dog and my mom the same year, and I was like this, I didn't know what to do, And I was like, what the fuck is life?
Mm-hmm.
And I just started running. I became Forrest Gump. I just started running, and then...
It's the best.
And then I found out the marathon was on my birthday, and I was like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna do it." And I felt great. It was like something I was focused on, so it was like a healthy distraction from like really. But it's also, how do you overcome that? Because I feel that too. Just an adult male. A lot of adult males don't like. It's hard.
Yeah.
Like
no, there's a legit like men's not to be too much like Jordan Peterson or Andrew Tate or whatever, but like there's a legitimate mental health crisis happening that like, because we were dominating the world for a while, and now we're sort of we're sharing the spotlight with everybody else, which is super positive, which is what we want. But like also you might feel like, there's no one cares about how you feel and what you think and stuff like that.
Because we're a white male, so we have all the privileges.
Yeah,
and we're cool.
And we do have privileges, and also we get sad, and then you feel even worse because you're like, how the fuck am I sad with all this white privilege?
Yeah,
and
or
yet
like,
I'm
I've done all
sad.
this and I'm still like, what the fuck what's going on?
Exactly.
I think it's a simulation. I think they're just turning it up on us to like cause chaos because they want to change in the simulation. Like video games, you cause chaos sometimes to make it more exciting.
Every time. That's my default mode in a video game is chaos right away.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
You play video games a lot?
As much as I can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you like?
I've been really big into Schedule 1. I was playing that for a while.
Travis loves that. He makes whole YouTube videos about that.
Yup.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very fun game.
Is your name Stoney McBlaze in Schedule 1?
Yeah. I think it's called, the name of my thing is like Stoney's Natural Wellness is my SNW. Yeah, exactly. So that was super fun. And then I've been playing a lot of Bannerlord 2. Have you guys ever played Bannerlord?
Don't even know what the fuck that is.
Oh, it's so good. You build armies and you fight, and it's sick. I play a lot. I don't play like online because I'm not good at video games. I just like them. I like Stardew Valley a lot. That's a fun one.
Yeah. You stream your games or you just play them?
I go through phases. I was on TikTok streaming. I have a Twitch. I want to get back to streaming on Twitch, but it's that thing of like you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get myself in a place. Also, my laptop that I stream off of is about to melt. Like it's almost dead.
Upgrade.
So yeah, I know, but that takes money, and I'm broke. I'm so broke.
What?
All these followers, no money. It happens.
See, that's like another thing is social media is such like it's like a necessary evil, but it's just a poison.
Oh, it's for
society.
Sure. People are always like, oh, how has like your mental health been affected with everything that's happened for you on social media? And I'm like, oh, it destroyed it. It's ruined my mental health. I'm entirely tied to the likes that I get. And like I'm working on being less tied to the likes that I get, but at the end of the day, if a video goes well, I feel better that week. Yeah. And if it doesn't, I start to feel bad.
And it's weird how it's so unpredictable. Like you could produce a segment and like put all this time into it and be like, oh, this is gonna be the one. You produce it, you cast it, and then it doesn't get what you're expecting, but then you just pick up your phone and do a quick little, hey, some random bullshit rant, and that shit goes viral. You're like,
what is happening?
What is
going on?
What's really And then it gets deleted, and then your whole Instagram gets deleted, and you're like, now what? I have to start over?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate because I've been real brand friendly, even though I'm like technically a weed brand. I don't show it on camera. I keep it like real.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's hard to delete me.
Yeah.
It's tough. I don't show it. And for a long time, people were like, "You don't even smoke," and I was like, "Yeah, I do. Yeah, I definitely do."
No matter what you do, someone's gonna say something about you on the internet.
Oh yeah,
regardless
for sure.
of what you post. You could like have the cure for cancer, and someone will be like, "That's not real."
Oh yeah, no, definitely. That'd be their first thing. They'd be like, "Absolutely not.
You're lying. It's AI."
Did my own research and
yeah. It's hard to know what's even real on the internet now with all the AI shit going on.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're getting we're seeing like there was like an RFK Jr. interview that was like fully AI that sounded and looked like 100%. Yeah, exactly. 100% real. Yeah, it's getting tougher. It's getting tougher to figure out what's real and what's not.
Crazy. So, so you play video games. Is that what you do for fun? You just chill, go on runs, and play video games?
Yeah.
That sounds like a great life.
Pretty much. I mean, I like to snowboard.
Yeah.
I snowboard as well.
I thought you were getting some controversy about that because
I got canceled at the X Games.
You were like Stoney McBlaze and you did a bunch of like skate snow like commentary stuff and be like, you don't even do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean you got canceled at the X Games?
I got canceled at the X Games. So I went to the X Games 2023. I peaked. This was my peak. I got invited to the X Games. I was like
at Stoney
McBlaze, and I was doing like collab posts on their page, and then I was jumping in on their Twitch stream. And then the one clip that like did really well was I was like the weather guy, and they like had me doing the weather report. And my big thing was I was like it's very cold, very bright. There's fresh pow falling from the sky. The stoke is high, and so am I. Back to you, Hannah Rad. doing stuff like that, goofing off. And then this dude named Todd Richards, who is like a legend in snowboarding. Basically, he's the reason that snowboarding has like snow skate. He like kind of took skateboarding influences and brought it in. People kind of say like he's the Michael Jordan of snowboarding. I like to say he's the Michael Jordan of hurting my feelings.
Oh, damn.
Like he posted up a rant and he was like very upset with just like X Games selling out. Like he was like, I was trying to watch it and there was Minecraft on the screen and then Young Gravy was performing and then there's Smokey McPod on there. And I'm like, what is happening? This isn't the X Games that I know and love. We should be putting more effort and energy into the... And it's because X Games got bought by like a multimedia conglomerate and like...
But everything's
so they were
a business
trying
now,
stuff. Yeah. So he was upset, and then because of that, other snowboarders got upset, and then they were posting in my comments like, "You're the cancer of our sport. You've ruined snowboarding."
They just follow a bunch of sheep.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Bunch of sheep. And that's what's sad is everyone likes to follow without forming their own opinions on things. Like they probably laughed and loved it, but because he didn't like it, they're like, "Oh, it's whack."
I had some messages like that were like, honestly, some of your stuff's not that bad, but Todd has a point. Yeah. You are making snowboard. I'm like, dude, I'm not affecting snowboarding at all.
You know, 70% of people have no inner monologue.
I keep hearing the number change, but I've been
50 to 70.
I've been hearing this thing about people with no inner monologue, and I want to meet one of them.
Yeah. NPCs.
Yeah, I want to meet one.
Yeah, because there's a circus in my brain all the time.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering, like, I need someone, but I don't know if they would admit it.
What is in their head?
Like,
what is happening? Tasks? They just got a list of tasks?
They just sit there,
and now
ready
food.
To be it's like, and now... It's like you play like simulating games, like where there's real worlds and shit, and there's characters in that just... Their job is just to do whatever. Walk down the sidewalk, go to the store, get involved. That's what they're programmed. That's what they do. They wake up, they go to work, they come back, they do school. They just
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds sick.
Just being ignorant to everything.
Yeah, turn off the thoughts, bro. Are you kidding me? I wake up and I just do stuff. I don't think about what's gonna happen. Am I doing a good job? Am I doing a bad job? Give me that. If any NPCs
Wake
out
up,
there,
walk the dogs, get ready.
I have a dog in this scenario. This is my dream life, Adam. Yeah. I want to be an NPC so bad.
Drink the juice.
I'm trying. Where is it? Do they have it at Apothecary? Let me in.
Oh, maybe. No, they don't have it. That Apothecary is where you get to, think about things more. Yeah. Are you into conspiracies and all that?
I am a casual conspiracy enjoyer. I love them.
It's entertaining.
I'll talk about them. What I actually believe is, I think most conspiracies boil down to like people are really dumb and make mistakes all the time. Okay. I believe that more than I believe in like a cabal is in control. And then obviously,
there's some wild things out there.
Yeah, so I'm an enjoyer. I like them. I like the conspiracy. If you heard this one, this is my favorite. Avril Lavigne died and was replaced by her body double.
Yeah, I heard that with a couple musicians. Like, it's not the real Paul McCartney. It's not the real Eminem.
I like stuff like that. Yeah. That's really fun. Which ones do you like? What are you into?
Yeah, because they said after his whole pill thing, he came back all different. It's people just have weird things. Listen, I think they call them conspiracy theories because they want us to think it's fake. That's why they call it conspiracy. But I think some of these things have been proven to be true.
Right.
There's a lot of outlandish shit. But I just like to question everything. I feel like we've been raised and just brainwashed.
What's your new favorite one?
I mean, I have a couple. I think Elon Musk isn't human.
Ooh!
Do you think there's other living beings out there? Do you think there's like other species that we don't know about, or like vampires, ghosts, werewolves? Do you think those are real?
Ghosts are an interesting one. Werewolves, no. Vampires, no. Ghosts, maybe because of energy. There could be something in that world. Bigfoot, 100%. The woods are too deep in the Pacific Northwest. The tree density is too much. He's out there.
What about like the ocean?
Yeah, maybe.
We don't know like 5% of the ocean.
I know. When you break it down mathematically, you're sort of like, all right, this is impossible for them not to exist. But I don't know if I like truly believe. I want to believe. I'm a big want to believer. I would love to believe. I would love to see some stuff that I was like, yeah, that's it. 100%. Can't explain it. Done.
I think it's happening.
What do you think Elon Musk is? This is amazing.
I think he just got banned from his where his planet or
Great
wherever
start.
he's from.
Too annoying for his home planet. Great start.
Did some shit.
That tracks.
Knows that this planet has all the resources he needs.
You can't keep making cars that blow up. You got to go to Earth where they tolerate that bullshit.
Well, he knows future technology, and he knows we have all the minerals and resources to create that shit. He started a currency, which was
what?
Doge.
Oh. And he started Doge?
Yeah, Doge is his, right?
No.
Who's his Doge?
I don't know. Check the blockchain. I don't think it's his. He tweeted about it.
Well, he's like all about it.
He's a big backer.
And Doge is to the moon.
Right.
Because he needs to get out of here to the moon. And
you're losing me.
He created SpaceX.
Yeah.
And Tesla brought new technology to us. He flies rockets all day, filled up our system with satellites.
Yep.
So he's out here, and now he's involved with one of the biggest countries in the world, and trying to change shit because he needs to make his exit and get back to his planet.
So his whole thing is that he's trying to get back home.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
I mean, have you seen Men in Black? Remember when they took human form?
Yes, I have seen movies. Those are movies.
What movies do you like to watch?
Oh, great question. What's one that I liked recently? I like a lot of stuff. Last night we watched Ghostbusters, classic, very good.
The original?
Yeah, the original.
Late 1900s.
Yes, late 1900s. Yes. That's the funniest way to say it for sure. Late 1900s. The 1980s is late. You nailed it. Yeah. That's correct.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah. That's facts for sure. Yeah, classics. I like The Big Lebowski.
Okay.
I liked Nora. It was probably the only Oscar movie I saw this year, but I liked it. It was really fun.
You watch more movies or TV?
TV for sure. Yeah. We've been watching a lot of Love After Lockup. It's a reality show. It follows people who fall in love with incarcerated individuals, and then they get out and things go terribly wrong every time. It's so fun. Watch a lot of that.
It's never what they say it is.
No.
Damn.
No.
What is that on?
We're watching it on Peacock.
Okay.
I don't know if it aired on Bravo originally or something like that. I watch a lot of the Bravo shows.
You are in a relationship for sure.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship. I've been saying I've been Stockholm syndromed into loving these shows.
Yeah, but they're good.
Yes.
Have you seen like Love on the Spectrum?
No, I haven't seen Love on the Spectrum. I don't want to make fun of these beautiful people.
It's great. You laugh, you cry.
They say, but I don't believe it. I don't think it's good faith. I don't think these shows are made in good faith.
But watching incarcerated people is...
Yeah, I can't defend it. I can't. There's no logic to this decision. You're right.
No, I've been watching.
Absolutely right.
Them love shows. They're kind of like, as a regular white male, like I wouldn't usually be on the Bravo channel, but having a wife is like, damn.
Yeah.
They suck you in, and these characters are so like gross.
Yeah. Okay, here's what they don't tell you is here's what's nice about reality TV. You can talk the entire time. You don't have to be quiet at any point during these shows to pay attention. You can just yammer. And the whole time, me and my girlfriend do is we just roast the hell out of these people. I mean, I'm saying stuff can't even say it on Kick. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, no, I'm saying the most brutal shit I can think of, the most horrible roasts for these people. That's what's happening. It's fun. It's like I'm like working out my jokes. It's amazing. It's laid back. You just pop in. It's great.
You're doing research.
I'm doing research.
Research for the set.
Yes, it's great characters.
Yeah.
But I've also been watching like Poker Face. I just started watching that. That's really good. Also on Peacock. It's a great show. Ryan Johnson is involved. So if you've seen like have you seen Knives Out or Glass Onion? Either of those movies? Phenomenal movies. They're like murder mysteries, like really well done. So he does that, and like every episode's like a murder mystery. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Really fun. I watched The Hunt for Bin Laden the other day. I'm all over the map.
I'm just watching.
I love a documentary. I love a well-made. What I don't like is a documentary that milks you. And Netflix has a lot of these. Like, The Manhattan Project. Did you see that? It's an alien abduction documentary. Did you see it? Okay. Well, it's on Netflix, alien abduction documentary. In theory, a really good documentary, but what they do is it's like 5 episodes long when it should be like 1 or 2.
Right.
Or at the most
they just
3.
Make it long, yeah.
Bro, they repeat, they put in stuff, they go on these red herring. The worst one of all time is the Cecil Hotel documentary on Netflix. The 3 episodes are utter bullshit, and they buried one of the key facts that if you had told us this in the first episode, we would have solved the whole thing. They bury it to episode 5.
The finale.
And you're like, fuck you. You made me watch all this They go on this whole thing.
Wasting my time.
Yeah, it's obnoxious. But a good documentary, I'm into.
You should do a show about this, dude. Your reviews, reality show review or documentary reviews.
Documentary reviews.
Yeah. Because you'll save people time. A 2-minute review over a 5-episode series.
True. Just watch. Should you watch it or not watch it?
Is it good or not?
Is it good? Does it milk you? That's what I like to say. I don't like to be milked by a documentary.
Right. No milking.
No, not only in the bedroom. Not in my living room.
What about your cereal? Milk? Oat milk.
I guess technically it's almond. Yeah.
Almond milk.
So it's not really milk. It's like a collection of seed oils.
What's your favorite cereal?
Oh man, it's Fruity Pebbles. It's basic, but it's Fruity Pebbles.
Classic.
I like all of them, but if I have to decide, it's Fruity Pebbles, and then followed by like Lucky Charms. They did a Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows one time.
That one is fire.
It's good. It's a lot, but it's good.
Yeah.
I like Life. I'm not afraid to admit I like Life. It's the texture of Life is delicious. I'm not afraid to admit that.
That's cool. I can't believe you didn't say Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's wild. That's like top. That's like top tier, dude.
No.
What?
I'm kind of over Cinnamon Toast. It's okay.
You're over Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but still you Lucky Charms?
Do you remember when they found the shrimp?
Life?
Do you remember when they found the shrimp in Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No.
You didn't see that on Twitter?
That's bullshit.
It was hilarious. This guy found a shrimp in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then like 6 tweets later, he gets canceled for sexually harassing his coworkers. It's such a fun story. It's so funny.
There was chicken heads and McDonald's nuggets, and people still eat those. There was a rat in a Monster Energy drink. People still drink that.
Yeah, 100%. I just think the flavor of it and the texture of it, like, it's not my favorite. It's just not my favorite. You know what I mean? I will respect it as a contributor to the cereal game, an OG of the cereal game. Absolutely. We'll send our respects and our salutes. But it's just not my favorite.
You should try it again.
Okay, I'll try it again.
Yeah, I'll get you a box.
Okay, get me a box.
Yeah.
He just gives me a box of shrimp. Now that would be hilarious.
Just
a box of raw shrimp
with cinnamon powder on it. Yeah. Here, bro. You fucking ruined my gift. Well, so what about your Taco Bell order?
Taco Bell order? So usually what I'm getting is like some kind of box. Is like typically I'll get a box. I mean
like the $5, $7 box.
Yeah, something like that. I think they got rid of it. I really liked the Cheez-It Gordita Crunch or the Crunch Wrap.
Huh?
I think it's gone.
Yeah.
That was good. So now it's just like I just get the Crunch Wrap, like box, and then sometimes the fries, and then
just basic. You don't hack it. You just
no. I don't fuck around. Yeah. I don't fuck. People who fuck around at fast food places need to be stopped, dude.
Nah, bro.
Don't fuck around.
Nah.
What are you doing to these Taco Bell employees, Adam?
You
when you pull up,
customize them, bro. It makes it way better.
What do you do?
Do you grill your burritos?
No, I don't grill.
You gotta always get your burritos grilled.
I take the burrito home. You ask them to grill it?
Yeah, they can grill your burritos.
Okay.
So much
Never
better.
done it.
You ever eat their potatoes? Like the potato tacos? Taco Bell? Yeah. Sometimes substituting the potatoes instead of their meat is the move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of love.
You're not afraid to complicate somebody's minimum wage life.
They're reading a motherfucking order. It's basic. Basic. That's what they're getting paid to do, and it's not minimum. They're getting like $20 an hour, bro.
Hell yeah. Okay, shout out Taco Bell. Decent wage, honestly.
Baja Blast?
Yeah, I like Baja Blast a lot. Now, here's the thing about Baja Blast that I discovered recently. It doesn't work if it's not from the soda fountain. If you get it canned in the store, it needs that extra, because it's very sweet soda, right? I stopped drinking. Now I'm a soda sommelier. So it's a really sweet beverage, and if you don't have the carbonation to balance it out, it's a mess.
Yeah. I mean, some sodas got that locked in, like McDonald's. Like McDonald's Sprite
the tanks. They got the special tanks
from Coca-Cola.
Yeah, they got.
You tried the dirty Baja Blast yet?
A dirty Baja Blast?
What's dirty about it?
What's that?
Okay, I guess it was a trending.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, it's vanilla creamer. It's amazing.
Vanilla creamer with Baja Blast. Travis out here chiming in on his.
Fuck no. Vanilla creamer?
My wife get it. I wouldn't have to get it. I got the regular Baja, and then I wanted her.
Where'd you get the creamer from? They have it there?
Yeah, with their coffee.
They also have it there?
Yeah, they got Taco Bell coffee, bro.
And then sugar-free.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll do all that.
No thanks.
No.
I'm not putting. Oh, that's the Mormons. The Mormons are putting cream. I'm dead serious.
What?
I'm dead serious.
What?
I'm dead serious. The Mormons are putting cream in the soda. They won't drink, but they'll put cream in the soda. What do you think God thinks is a bigger sin? Regular soda or putting creamer in your soda? That's hellish behavior. That's demonic in Jesus' name. Shabada.
Please bless me. Chat saying Dirty Baja Blast is good, so.
Chat saying Dirty Baja Blast is good. What's the username? Big Dank Energy?
Yeah.
Evan the Greenberger?
Yeah, they're out here.
All right.
How were you as a student?
I was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was homeschooled a lot. 0 to 6th grade homeschooled, 6th, 7th Christian school, 8th grade public middle school, moved to North Carolina, 9th grade homeschooled again, 10th grade homeschooled again, 11th grade public high school, graduated half a year early because I had enough credits. I was really good at reading. I was really good at history. I took like the AP tests, and then I couldn't do math to save. I was in the math class where they were letting us do group tests.
Oh,
They're like, hey, if all 6 of you idiots can get it, we'll give you guys a grade.
Wait, so why the homeschool public school transitions?
So my parents homeschooled me early, just because they wanted me to be raised super Christian and not have like any outside influences, and then Christian school, and then we moved.
How was that? Growing up, so you grew up religious?
Oh yeah, so religious. Yeah, very, very religious. Mm-hmm.
Like what does
really
that mean?
Christian.
Like always going to church, no electronics.
Not that far. We were like, what's the name? Contemporary Christian. So it's like the kind of Christian where you're like still trying to be cool. It's like what Justin Bieber is basically.
Okay.
It's like Justin Bieber Christian, where like you'll go to church and like worship with like rock music or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, just heavily Christian influences.
So you listen to like Christian music growing
Christian
up?
rock.
Christian rock.
Christian rock.
What?
Yeah.
Did you go to concerts?
Yeah. My first concert, 1,000-Foot Crutch concert. I don't know. That doesn't even make it. It sounds like a made up name.
1,000-Foot Crutch?
That was the name of the band. And what's ironic is crutch is like a weed term, huh? That's kind of funny, yeah.
Ken, do you know any Christian songs? You know a lot of them?
I mean, he's dressed like the pianist at the local Baptist church right now. He's ready to go, dude.
I keep it low key.
You guys ever been to an all-black church? You ever been to an all-black church before?
I haven't.
It's phenomenal. I can't recommend it enough.
Ken actually played organ at keys at a church.
I know.
On Sundays.
I can tell.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at this. Here we go.
So like Christian songs and all that? Like,
I mean, I did. I don't know if I could pull one right now, but I've been trying to get it out of my system.
Yeah.
Christianity's a lot like herpes. It's going to be there. You're going to have it a little bit. I'm always going to be a little bit Christian. Always, and it flares up sometimes. Sometimes it flares up. I'm like, oh no, I'm getting scared watching a horror movie because my mom told me demons would come through the TV. I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit Christian still.
Damn, really?
That was the thing. Yeah.
If you watch TV, demons come out?
It could come out, yeah.
That's kind of smart though.
We skipped Halloween because it was the devil's holiday, so we'd hide. People would come and ring the bell, we'd hide, and then we'd go to a church event.
So what'd you want to be growing up when you were Christian? Were you gonna be like
So my first thing, I was dead certain I was gonna be in the army. I was gonna be an army ranger. I was so ready to serve my country.
America.
I couldn't wait. Yeah, I couldn't wait. And then it became an actor after that, right after that. So sort of the most selfish and the most selfless kind of vibe. Yeah.
So you went from I want to be in the army to when did this transition?
15, 16 was like the switch.
Is that when you went to high school again?
No. Yeah, I think like around 10th grade. 10th grade was when I got like an acting agent in North Carolina. And that was when it was like, all right, I want to do acting.
Were you like serious or funny? Were you always funny? Like, were you always like?
I don't think I was. I'd have to ask people. I think I just got funny recently. I think it just happened. I think I've always been a little funny. I've always been weird. But the tough part for me is like I didn't have good comedic. So my friends are watching South Park and Family Guy and like comedy movies. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm watching The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
I'm watching Bible Man. Like I'm watching Christian stuff.
What's Bible Man?
It's Christian Batman. It's Christian. If you can pull up a clip, I don't know what the production is, but like it's literally Christian Batman. Yeah. He fights like greed and lying and stuff like that. Oh. He has a Christian back. His armor is all like the I forget the name of it, but there's a whole armor thing. The armor of
So he's like a rich Christian and he just like protects the world from.
They don't get into the socioeconomics of him. It's mostly focused on the fact that he is with Christ and he's fighting the devil. That's kind of the main thing. Yeah, he's got a whole suit.
Is his logo like Jesus silhouette?
I think it's like
or cross?
Yeah, I think it's like a shield or maybe a big Bible. I should look it up. I should know. I should know what it is. So
you don't watch it anymore?
No, I gave up on that when I was 11.
Have you ever like thought, since you watch a lot of TV and movies, to go watch some of the old Christian movies you used to watch growing up just to see what it looks like as an adult?
Yeah, one of the ones that we used to watch that's actually a banger is DreamWorks did what is it called? They did a Moses movie. Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt. Yeah.
If you look up the voice cast on Prince of Egypt, it'll blow your mind. It's got Jeff Goldblum's one of the voices.
That's one of the
crazy
movies my dad took me to growing up.
Really?
For memory, yeah.
Did you like it as a kid?
Yeah, it was great.
We all liked it. That one was like heavily approved, obviously, very allowed.
Yeah.
That was a banger.
That's an underrated movie.
It is an underrated movie.
Yeah.
The voice cast is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, so that one was a banger. That holds up. I don't know if anything else holds up. Not too much. Lord of the Rings. I was allowed to watch that when I turned 13 because it was PG-13. My parents were following the rules.
They're like, all right, you're 13, pick a movie.
My friends didn't see Harry Potter, could you?
What?
Oh, hell no. Harry Potter was so forbidden. Oh my God, Harry Potter. I didn't watch Harry Potter till I was 19 or 20. And now I've watched it a bunch since. It's solid. Some of them are solid. I don't like when they're like kids. I'm like,
You like when they're more adult? Have you been on the ride at Universal?
I've never been to Universal.
You've never been to
I'm
Universal?
not a big theme park guy.
What?
I don't love a theme park.
Have you ever been to any theme park?
Yes. Well, I think I got ruined early because, one of the only perk of homeschooling is you could go to like theme parks when no one was there.
Right.
So we went to
field trips.
Yeah. We went to Cedar Point, Ohio, and at the time it had this roller coaster called the Top Thrill Dragster that was like the second fastest roller coaster in the world. So I rode that at like 11 or something, and then now roller coasters just don't hit. Like I rode all the roller coasters there like twice because it was the statistically least populated day of the year at the park. So
Smart.
I like
That's math. You're good at math. You just
my
talked about
parents
stats.
did that. My parents did that.
Oh, okay.
My parents did that. I'm good at repeating back stuff I heard. I'm real good at that.
He's like, the stats say. I'm like, yo, that's math.
Yeah.
All right. Something like that
was
ruined
fun.
you? Because
now just like most roller coasters, like I've been to Six Flags here, like Magic Mountain a couple times, and they're just not that big. But if you get high, it does feel bigger, so that is more fun.
There's the best roller coasters there.
They're all kind of mid. They're all like okay. Because I rode like the best ones as a kid, so it kind of like set me up for failure.
Well, Universal isn't about roller coasters.
Exactly.
It's about experiences.
Yes.
And it's about sets, and you like movies, so I think you might.
I think the Mario World did look really fun. I saw some of the videos of the Mario World.
It's just
I was
a little
like,
small.
Right.
It's small, but it's chill. I got an annual pass. It's not that expensive.
Cool.
Yeah. It's me and my wife.
Hell yeah.
You should check it out one time.
I should go.
Yeah,
I
like
should
movies.
go. I should.
Get the experience of
I know.
Hollywood.
I know.
What? We'll see what we can do.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
So what is like what's like a typical day for Austin?
Oh my God.
What are we
doing? It's so sad. Dude, nothing. A typical day is I do nothing. A typical day is I wake up and then I scroll on my phone for, I think my screen time last week was 16 hours. A day. Or no, I don't think that's impossible.
I'm like a day, yo.
It can't be a day.
Are you just?
It's crazy though.
You're not on
It's
when
a
you're
lot.
sleeping. Yeah.
It's a lot. So yeah, wake up, scroll on my phone, try to do something productive, go to the gym or go for a walk
That's good.
at some point.
That's more than most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the bare minimum, but yeah, you're right. And then just dick around. I don't know. If there's something going on at the Comedy Store, go try to get up, try to do mics if I can some days. Maybe make a video, maybe post a video, maybe edit something. Watch TV, play video games, and then
do some research.
Just, dude,
content.
I need to pick up my productivity so bad. I'm so unproductive. It's ridiculous.
You're so talented, though. You made me laugh like 47 times already.
Yeah, I'm really funny, but it's still, like, I don't know. It takes a lot to get me going. So I'm working on it. I'm working on building healthier habits now in my 30s.
Let's say this.
Yeah.
We're on tour. We're chilling.
The best.
We're going.
My favorite time.
We pull over. We stop at the local little gas station to
Yeah.
fill up. We go into this liquor store. We're going to get some munchies. What are you getting?
Yeah. Usually beef jerky. If we're on the road, we're getting beef jerky. It's gonna be beef jerky.
Like pepper, teriyaki?
I'm like usually like a teriyaki.
Original?
Kind of, or like, yeah, either teriyaki or original. And then whatever beef jerky has like the best price, basically, is what I'll get.
That budget beef.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get something that's like good. And then it really depends how I'm feeling. I mean, sometimes it's like I'm feeling like, you know, chocolate. In that world, if I'm feeling like chocolate, then I'll usually get like a Take 5. That's my favorite candy bar. Most underrated candy bar
Bro,
of all
you're talking
time.
about Life cereal, Take 5? Like, who are you?
Yeah, I got refined taste.
These are Christian snacks.
These are Christian. Life cereal is for sure a Christian snack.
That's
dude.
why you like
That's
that
so
shit.
funny. Life cereal, 100%.
That's what you had growing up.
Take 5 is like a weird niche candy, but it hits all senses. It's crunchy, it's sweet, it's savory because the peanut butter, it's salt, sweet, crunch, soft. It's everything at once.
Yeah, it's
So
all of them combined.
It's beautiful. And then usually I like, you know, some kind of gummy. Like I like the Lifesaver gummies a lot. And then an energy drink like a Bang or a Celsius or
Not Red Bull?
something. Red Bull doesn't have enough caffeine.
What?
I love Red Bull. It tastes
Okay.
great, but it never has enough caffeine. I need like a lot of caffeine to
I got
function.
it.
Yeah.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Yeah. Coffee, energy drinks, all of it.
Straight
all
coffee?
Day. Yeah, black coffee, yeah.
You're not like a latte?
No, I just like coffee, like straight up coffee.
Espresso shots?
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
Americano is great. A cold brew. I don't add anything to it. I just like it. There's like the bitter taste of coffee.
What's your karaoke song? Oh, you got one.
I think the one I do the best at it is Blink-182 a lot of times, and then recently Margaritaville has been my go-to.
Nice.
Margaritaville also has that part where he's not saying anything, and I do a little improv song in there.
Oh.
I pop into a little
You
type
got-
5.
you got a whole
I do a little
routine.
type 5 in there.
This fool really does
I just try to make up lyrics I think he would have sung.
Damn. Did you win? I know you were in public school a little bit. Did
Yeah.
they have superlatives in your high school? I know you graduated earlier.
I don't remember a superlative.
No,
If I was
you didn't
given
win, like,
one,
most likely to succeed or
no,
most likely become a priest.
No, I was out of the Christian phase once I was in public school. Like
right.
in 11th grade, I kind of like started questioning and not being super into it. Like 10th, 11th grade, I was kind of like, I don't know if this is all.
You're like,
for
they're watching
me.
South Park. They're not seeing the devil.
Yeah, these kids are doing just fine. I
Yeah.
think these kids are, and they're having way more fun.
And that's when you started smoking weed when you went back to public school.
Yeah, so I smoked weed for the first time like junior year.
Yeah, that's
was
when
my-
you were in public school, right?
Yep,
After
exactly.
homeschool.
After
You're
homeschooling.
like, fuck my parents. No, I'm
Yeah,
just playing.
and I was smoking weed for the first time on my lunch break. I smoked weed on a lunch
Wait,
break.
at high school?
Yeah,
Damn, you're hardcore.
I guess.
What
I didn't
was
know what
it?
I was doing.
Like a joint?
No, it was out of like a Sherlock Holmes pipe
Damn, someone brought a pipe to high school?
in the backseat of the car. No, I think I
Oh.
kept it in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the student parking lot, or you guys like
On the
left
way, to Moe's Southwest Grill.
He
I don't
like-
know if you guys know that one, but
Did you get high?
yeah. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I'm in a bubble. And then I thought about kicking this small child across the restaurant and laughed, and I was like, I'm high. My first high thought.
Kick the baby.
Yeah, that was my first high thought. And then I came back and I gave a presentation. I had to give a speech. I was in speech class, like giving speeches, and I had to give a speech, and I did. I think I actually, thinking back to
You did
being
it high?
funny-ish. I mean, I was coming down. Like,
Right.
I wasn't like, fucking, what am I doing? But like, I was high-ish.
Right.
I was high enough. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what were you going to say before I said that?
Oh, I think that was one of the times where I started being funny. I was only funny in speech class because people were like, they were taking them seriously. They're like, write about a hobby. And I would write some. I wanted to be in creative writing. I didn't get into creative writing. So I was like, I'm going to use this as creative writing. So they'd be like, what's a hobby that you have? And someone would do like a speech about soccer. Like, that's my hobby. And I did catching leprechauns. So I was just going left field and trying to like be funny. And it worked in that class.
That's that Lucky Charms cereal. you were
exactly.
eating.
Yeah, I'm getting inspired by
Gotta
breakfast.
Catch my Lucky Charms.
Yep.
Damn. Do you believe in leprechauns?
No, not
You
at
don't think
all.
they're real?
No, I don't think so. Do you think they're real?
I mean, I think if someone can imagine it, it has to exist. Because who are we to be able to create something that doesn't exist? Like, do we have that power?
Yeah, for sure. Well, 100%. Lying, I think we can do that.
Yeah.
I think as a human, we've been lying longer than we've been doing just about anything. We've probably been lying longer than we've been having sex. How do you think we had sex for the first time? I don't know.
I mean, back in the day, there was a lot of ravaging, which was very violent.
A lot of ravaging.
Yeah, I mean, you see all the movies. They're
see
kind of
them.
like historical. I think the movies show us what really happens, and it just presents it to us in an entertaining way, so we're prepared for it in real life.
That's a hilarious worldview. I think the movies are real. I want to just tell you right now, I think they're real.
Yeah,
You think
a lot
that's
of
how
the things that they show us in movies end up becoming reality, like
Yeah,
certain
that happens.
technology, certain things.
True.
And it's all like these things happen, but the news portrays it to us in their story, their narrative, and they don't really tell us what it is.
Yeah, I feel that.
And now with free media, it's getting a lot more spread because before it was owned by a couple companies, and now
we all have a company in our pockets.
Now,
really,
yeah,
you can
now.
create a company
Right now.
Your
Your own media source.
Yeah, true.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
What? So I don't really know what's been real and what we've just been lied to about.
Yeah, I think leprechauns lied to. I think they just short person.
I don't know.
I think it was just like they were making fun of a short guy one day.
Let's call them a leprechaun?
Yeah.
I wonder what the origin for a leprechaun is like.
I don't know, but I bet you it means short, annoying guy.
Why they gotta be annoying? I thought they were
There's
lucky.
probably a family. Well, that was them trying to control the narrative. They were like, actually, we're not annoying. We're lucky. Actually. Yeah. They hit something at the racetrack and they bet on the right horse. And you're like, you see that? The leprechaun boys are lucky. And now it's the leprechauns are lucky.
Yeah, and it's a whole.
And they got a pot of gold. Yeah, it's their winnings from the racetrack. I don't know.
That's great. See?
Yeah.
You just made it happen.
I think so.
There's
I think
the
I just
origin of
made
leprechauns.
up the origin of leprechauns right
There you
now.
go. And now you get them in a nice, colorful box with marshmallows.
And they're pissed about that, by the way. They're upset. We're gambling degenerates. Don't put us on children's cereals. Yeah. That's the legacy's ruined.
What would be your superhero power?
Ooh. Are we picking like from a baseline of powers
Whatever
or just
you
like
want.
literally anything?
Whatever. You can create it. You can do whatever. Use your creative writing skills.
Yeah. I mean, the first thing just right away is flying. I think it would just be, if I only get one, I would just go flying. I don't need to do anything other than fly. That's perfectly fine.
Like Superman fly? Or?
Yeah, and that would cut down on tour costs exponentially.
I'll meet you there.
Yep. No. Yeah, I'd be good. I think it would be flying.
All right.
I'm not too interested in reading people's thoughts. Like, no thanks. Mind control. That's creepy.
Invincibility.
I don't need to be invincible. I'm good.
About invisible.
I'm not a pervert like that. I am a pervert, but I'm not like a pervert where I'm like, I get one thing, invisible. Watch out for your friends that pick invisible. Those are dangerous friends.
We had wild answers here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I think I mean, I know it's basic, but also like crazy fun to be able to fly.
yeah,
Crazy fun.
At speed of light, like Superman.
Yes.
That's wild.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't need to be super strong. I just pick stuff. Because flying's also one of the ones where like a lot of superpowers, if you get one, you got now you're just creating jobs. Like if you got super strength, you're Mr. rescuing people out of rubble all the time. Like you're helping people move. Like
So you think if people have the superhero power, they kind of keep it low key because they don't want to get like used and abused?
100%. Yeah.
Be controlled.
Flying would be good. If I wanted to, I could monetize flying. I could take people on flight. You know, I could
Just
do
hold their
paid
hand like
flight.
Peter Pan.
Yep.
Think happy thoughts.
Yeah, I could create like a nice like seat on my back or something maybe.
Like a saddle.
Yeah, I could do a saddle situation.
Yeah, that's exciting.
That could be fun. That could be very.
Are you strong enough? I mean, you go to the gym, so
I would be if I could fly. I think I'd figure it out. Yeah,
you'd have to make it happen.
yeah. I would be training with other different things on my back and stuff.
What about portals? You think those are real?
No, I don't see any evidence. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so.
If a
I don't think
portal
the portal's
appeared,
real.
would you enter it? You just walk in and then the portal just appears. It's like bam, and it's just like that basic, like psychedelic warp portal.
Huh. The cool answer is yes, but honestly, nah. I'd probably be like, I got shit to do. I can't go through this portal.
I got Bravo to watch.
Yeah. Now, I'll say this, though. If my girlfriend is with me, and she's like, I'm like, you wanna go through the portal? She would say yes, and I would be like, all right, let's go. With her, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do a solo trip.
I wouldn't do a solo trip. No, I'm good. But if we could do it together, I'd be down. I'd be super down.
All right, let's say you enter the portal.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you get 3 people that you get to chill, eat, smoke with.
Yeah.
No family. I appreciate
Thank
that.
God.
No family. But anyone, nonfiction, fiction, characters.
Ooh, fictional
anything,
character. That would be fun.
Whatever you want.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm chilling with people in a portal.
You're chilling. It's like a little dinner vibe with weed and whatever you want.
Well, I think we're for sure bringing Snoop Dogg just because that's just going to be
That's still
fun.
possible.
you want me to go not
whatever
possible.
you want. I'm just saying. Snoop Dogg is possible for you.
It's possible, yeah.
That
it is
happen.
possible. So I think he'd be good. He would add to whatever's happening. Having him there would be great. And then we definitely got to go with somebody historical. I feel like who's somebody historical that would be really fun to hang out with.
I like that you go with fun.
Well, you want it to be fun. What am I Warren Buffett? I want to get good at investing. Like, no, I want fun.
I feel it.
Ooh, this is tough. Who am I interested in hanging out with?
He's thinking.
I don't know. It's tough to figure out what do we want the vibe to be? I don't know what the vibe is.
What are you eating? Maybe I'll help.
What are we eating? It's a portal. I don't know. You tell me. You're the portal. I can't conjure.
It's your
my
fucking
portal?
destination.
Oh.
You entered it. You entered.
Something crazy. I want to eat like a meal. I want to eat like at Alinea. You know that place in Chicago? There's this like crazy restaurant in Chicago called Alinea. Either that or sushi. Either that or really good sushi.
All right, sushi with Snoop.
Yeah, sushi with Snoop. And that's an excellent one. That's very good. Wow, it's really tough to think of people that I want to hang out with in a portal. Let's do Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's actually tolerable to hang out with or if he's annoying. I want to find out.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Me, Snoop, Shaggy, and then let's throw somebody in that would be annoyed with the rest of us because that's funny. Let's do like... who's like a real legend from the past?
Yeah, I like that you're really
This is
thinking about
tough.
this.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to create a fun vibe for myself.
Yeah.
And that there's
You
a
never
lesson
thought
in
about
that.
this?
No, I've never thought about if there was a portal.
You never watch a movie? You're like, damn, I'd like to chill with that character in real life. Or like,
Oh, for sure, but I think it and then it goes away. I don't hang on to it in a bank of like, I don't have it like on lock, unfortunately. I don't know.
When I said that, I don't know, Napoleon Dynamite came to my mind. I was like, damn, imagine smoking with that fool. That'd be fucking weird.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let me add. Oh, Conan O'Brien. I love Conan O'Brien.
He's so great. Dude.
Okay, we're throwing Conan in.
Are you watching his new
Guaranteed
series?
Conan Must Go.
Yeah.
I've seen some of it.
Yeah,
I gotta watch more of it.
He's so like weird but
great.
funny. It's great.
He's
so
great.
smart, dude. I love that guy.
He's hilarious. He's one of like the funniest. Like his episode of Hot Ones. You see that?
I think I did. Yeah.
Dude, he's just one of those guys that's funny in any medium, really.
Just naturally.
He shows up and it's like, bam, this is gonna be hysterical.
Did you play any sports?
Respect that. Yeah, I played. I've tried pretty much every sport for like 1 or 2 seasons. So like soccer, football, lacrosse, volleyball, a little bit of baseball.
You get bored, or you just not? Are you competitive? What?
Yeah, I just wasn't good. I wasn't good at sports like that at all. I was small. I wasn't fast. I'm competitive, but I'm not like talented.
What about board games?
I like board games a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just played a new. Have you ever played Spice Road? This is like deep into board games. No.
What is that? You like to sell spices?
Yeah, kind of. You kind of like have cards and then you collect spices. But then there was another one that's like a companion game where it's like Spice Road, Eastern Legends, and like you kind of sail around to different islands and pick up spices. It's like it's in the world of like a Catan. Like it's a similar vibe to Catan, a little shorter, but
with cards.
Yeah, with some cards.
Nice.
Yeah, I also like this is a homeschooled game. You ever heard of Dutch Blitz?
Dutch Blitz?
Yeah. It's like only people in like, I guess, upstate New York and Pennsylvania play it. It's like a card matching game, but it's like you play it out on a big thing. It's kind of like similar to spades-ish. Like you're matching cards in sequential order in color, and you're trying to do it out of your hand faster than other people can. So it's like a little competitive.
Okay, yeah. I think it's like different names and different. I think it was called like Speed or some shit out here.
Similar.
Or Spit or I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it has its own deck though. It's like its own artwork and like specific deck. Like it's its own game.
What about like classic games like Connect 4?
No, I'm good on Connect 4. Oh yeah, I love Connect 4. This is one of the best games ever.
No, if you don't love it.
No, I'm down to play. I haven't played in forever.
Yeah, are you familiar with this game?
I am very familiar with this game. You got to get 4 in a row before the other person does.
Yeah, that part.
Sweet.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
I'll let you be yellow.
Okay, sweet.
Since it matches you.
Perfect.
You got them cool threads.
Oh, what is the strategy?
I psyched you out. All right, let's go. The strategy is to get 4 in a row.
No, I know that, but like, what is the strategy? You know what I mean?
The strategy is to win.
Right, I know, but there's a way to do this. There's a way to get this done.
Yeah, we just gotta do it.
And we just see what's
You're good at math. You'll make it happen.
I'm terrible at math.
What do you mean?
I'm really bad at math. What do you mean? What do I mean?
Oh yeah, you're bad. I'm sorry. What's coming up with Austin? What's going on? What's coming up next? Besides this L.
Portland. Oh, nice. You beat me.
I'm sorry.
Good game.
I'm Hasbro recognized.
Wow. Hasbro recognized?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I've traveled the world, played Connect 4.
Wow.
And
in what? In competitions?
Yeah.
They have competitive Connect 4.
No, they don't. But I've traveled.
But you
Connect
set
4.
up your own.
Yeah.
Like, I'll beat you. I'll beat you.
They sent me a costume. They sent me some things, but yeah.
That was really good.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Great. I like that you just wanted to flex on me with Child's Game. That was sick.
I mean, listen,
That was sick, dude.
These get very competitive.
I guess. Yeah. That was impressive. I mean, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
That was over fast.
I used to play these at weed events, and that's where I recently saw you too.
Yeah. At a weed event.
American Autoflower. How was your experience? You like weed events?
I love weed events. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. The day before, I was with my buddy Maxwell Farm. Shout out Maxwell Farms.
Yeah, shout out Maxwell Farms.
Love Maxwell Farms. And I went to the judge's house, and he walked me through like how you judge weed. And I was really stoked that I actually could tell the difference. And I remember smoking. One of the ones that won was 21. And it was from, I think, Mephisto Farms. Mephisto Farms, yeah.
Mephisto, yeah.
Yeah,
I had said their name a couple times.
They won a bunch of awards, but I remember smoking 21. I was like, that's a really fucking good one. I wonder if that'll win, and it did.
Yeah.
So yeah, tasting, you can really taste the difference, feel the difference. So Maxwell broke it all down.
Yeah.
And it was sick.
The look, the smell, the structure.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. The size of the buds and stuff. I was stoked on that because I
got some of them.
Yeah, they were good.
And you did an awesome set there.
I did a solid, fine, as good as it possibly could have been set there. It was outdoors. I was about 71 feet away from the nearest audience member, no roof, and like conversations happening, people eating. Literally one of the hardest place. And I did a dab beforehand, which I knew I shouldn't have done. I knew it wasn't gonna make the stand-up better. But I kind of did it because it was like a weed event. I was like, come on, you just gotta get fucking baked, bro. Just do it. So I did it, and it was fine. It wasn't a bad set, but it wasn't like
we were engaged.
A good one. You were engaged. It was fun. I got a couple big laughs, and I think that's good.
I told you at weed events, there's a lot going on.
I know, and I perform for a lot of stoners all the time, in dispensaries, stuff like that. Like, I'm used to it, but outside, like, when you're stoned and there's a lot of shit going on and you can just have a conversation and no one notices. Like, I couldn't call people out for conversations or anything, like, because it was, outside is crazy. Outside high is, like, that's one of the toughest audiences you're gonna face. One of the best audiences, AA groups. The best. I did 20 minutes clean on Saturday for, like, an AA group. They loved everything. They were stoked. They're locked. I mean, they're sober, so they're paying attention.
Yeah. That one sober joke you do all the time about not drinking hits a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah.
That's
why I was nervous to get you water, because you said
oh yeah,
it's
such a dumb. It's one of those jokes where every time I say it, I can't believe people laugh, and I'm so stoked that they do. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you get that like applause for like, I haven't drank for 2 years. And
you get the applause. Yep.
And then you totally like flip it.
Not even water. I'm so parched right now.
Yeah, and then everyone's just like,
boom.
Great. I mean, everyone at that thing. What's your cottonmouth cure? If you do get cottonmouth.
Oh, you know what my cottonmouth cure is? Nicotine pouches. Yeah.
Just put a little.
I'm actually about to pop one in right now. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's so funny. Thanks for reminding me. It's also my tolerance. I took a break off of nicotine pouches. I want to quit them. I can't. They're really addicting. Like that? Fascinating.
Have you tried them?
No.
I remember I tried them pre-legalization. I wonder if they're still out there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how that works, like going into your mouth like that.
It's just like edible. Just, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the high is like with that absorption. You know how every time you absorb weed differently, it hits you differently? That's fascinating.
It hits you faster because it's right. It doesn't really digest. Yeah, it goes right in, and then it's just like chill. It's like I remember like 10 milligrams or some shit, but you just chill.
Sparkling water also works.
Oh yeah, I don't like sparkling water.
Whoa, really?
I'm a flat water.
Really? You don't like any kind of sparkling water?
No.
You still drink alcohol?
Only if I'm like cheering for something.
Like just only champagne
social.
toasts.
No, I'll do like a shot.
A shot.
3.
You drink, okay. You just space it out a lot.
I'm not like at home like, hey, let me fucking.
That's impressive.
Drink.
I'm so jealous of people like you that can just drink out. Like, if you have do you have any bottles at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, that are like barely touched.
I mean, they've
been touched, but like you can keep a bottle for like 6 months.
Yeah.
That's a year.
Yeah, there's bottles that
impressive.
are just chilling in the bar.
I was never able to do that.
I'm not a big drinker.
I
mean, I'll smoke weed all day.
Yeah.
Dab and everything, but
it's so fine. It's okay. You can smoke weed all day. And
I'll have
dab
an
all day.
espresso
It's
martini once in a while.
There you go. I missed
nice.
out on those, dude. I stopped drinking like before they became popular enough for me to try.
Yeah.
So I'll never have an espresso martini.
So you really are sober. You really don't drink.
Just alcohol. Yeah. 2 years, no alcohol.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like
Did you
it.
have like a alcohol issue?
Yeah, I didn't do anything crazy, unfortunately. Wish I had. It would be a good story. But no, it was just getting sad. And I was just like, I would just drink alone a lot where and I couldn't stop myself. It was always like, I would try to take breaks. I took all of 2020 off accidentally. I was like, I don't want to drink this year. And then COVID happened and I just stuck to it. And then 2021 drank again. And then
like celebrated your year. Like I didn't drink for a year.
I did it for a year. Woohoo. And then it was like, it just would be the same thing. It'd be like, I would drink socially with some friends. It'd be fine. And then I would drink more and more, and then it would just end up I was drinking like a 6-pack alone at night, which isn't a lot of alcohol technically, but like the way I was doing it, so I would just like drink and get sad and spiral into my thoughts, and then I would wake up and hate myself, and then it was just like this constant thing of like negativity in my life, and I was like, all right, I got to get rid of this, then my life will be fixed and better, and that didn't happen at all. But
you're healthy.
I feel like I'm probably slightly better. I think there are just moments in my life that I would have absolutely ruined with alcohol. I think like social media and alcohol and me would have been dangerous. I would have like posted some drunk bullshit that would have been dumb and like, you know, I'll never miss something because I'm hungover now, which is drinking and stand-up is dangerous. Like a lot of comics struggle with alcohol stuff. I think it can really hold you back, and like drinking on stage is a slippery slope. Like it's just stuff where you're like, now when I go on tour, I can tour so much easier because I'm not going out and drinking and partying. It's like I'm up, I'm fresh, I'm ready to do the show, you know, so I don't have like down days of just being hungover. Yeah, but I respect people that can mix it in because it'd be nice to be able to like occasionally drink.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. That's just not on the table for me.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's never been my thing, but, you know, people always want to cheer something, and I'm like a Middle Eastern culture, so it's like you like have to, or it's disrespectful.
For sure. Yeah.
But
what Middle Eastern culture?
No, you're good. I mean, my parents are from Israel. Like they grew up in Israel, yeah. But my dad is like.
Oh, that's for a different reason.
My dad is like North African, and my mom is European, but they grew up in Israel.
Nice.
It became a country.
Nice.
Yeah. Exciting things.
They were there before it became a country.
A little after.
Okay.
Every Friday night, they would drink wine. You know, for Shabbat. I grew up a little religious too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Judaism is such a chill religion. Is it? Like, yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty chill. I mean, it's like anything else. Like, the extreme versions of it suck. But so does every. But like the casual, like, Jewish traditions are so fun. Shabbat's such a fun. I've never done it. Yeah. Such a vibe.
I used to do that,
dude.
For
like
a couple years. It's crazy.
A lot of rabbis apparently smoke weed.
I mean,
I've heard.
Yeah, when you get older, you learn.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The holidays.
Torah,
yeah. And technically, like, I've read the Torah dozens of times, except for the ones they
100%.
don't. Because most of the books are the same in the beginning, except there's a couple that I didn't have.
There's stories.
Like the Book of Maccabee or something like that.
History is his story, so it's whatever he said and how they translate that story to what we want to believe happened now. Because there's a lot of shit that happened that we don't know about.
Oh, for sure. Most shit we don't know about. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of mystery stuff.
What? It's coming, though. We're learning all about it.
Mm-hmm.
What? So you talk about this on Sad Vice? What can people find? So you do sad advice every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday we do a podcast, and we just kind of talk about like how we're feeling. We usually bring in, not like in real life, but we'll add someone to our sad advice squad who's like a famous person who struggles with depression also. And kind of like get their take on it, and then we like look for solutions that are like legit, that aren't just like an ice bath. I mean, not that an ice bath isn't legit, but like not everyone can just go and do an ice bath.
Cold plunges are intense.
Yeah, and I'm not looking for something that's like, I'm looking for stuff that like sustainably I can do every day to feel consistently better. And like the best one so far has been like just walks or running, whatever you're able to do. Some days you don't feel like running, so you just go for a walk, but if you can run, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I was super into long distance running for a second. I did a half marathon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where, out here? Or?
Yeah, in Pasadena.
How was it?
It was great. Yeah. It was phenomenal.
That's a good one because scenic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah. You gonna do a full one?
You know what's funny? I did the half and I was like, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I thought I would do the half and be like, all right, now it's time for the full.
Did you do smoking weed or no weed?
I guess not during.
Okay.
Not during it. No. If I did another one, for sure, I would smoke weed during.
It helps.
There's nothing better than getting high before a run. It's phenomenal.
100%.
It's so good.
And during the run, especially when you have
during the run
support from great people.
What were you smoking during the run?
Blunts, joints, dabs, whatever the great aliens came. Travis was there rooting me on, and he met me at a couple spots.
Cool.
Macy, a couple people in chat.
Cool.
Evan, BDE, sales. They were giving me like dabs and blunts and joints on my run.
That's sick.
So they met me at like mile 420 and 710.
And you would just like stop and smoke, or you would like jog and smoke, or what was the mechanics of it?
So the first one I kind of like stopped for a second, and then the next one I waited for I chilled for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I was waiting for somebody to catch up to me, and then I kept pushing.
That's sick.
Yeah. And then Wayne met me with the blunt. It was good.
That's sick. I love
exciting.
it. That's such a fun vibe.
I was holding a camera the whole time while I did it.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, it was good time.
That's fun as hell.
Yeah.
I would definitely do something like that if
Let's
I did
do it. You want to try it?
Yeah,
we can do it together.
Of course.
I'll try to do it. I don't know. I don't want to do a marathon. How are your toes and your knees
do a
and
half.
everything after the half? Your recovery? Because after the full one is.
So my recovery was kind of okay, but like right after the half marathon, I don't know if it was related to the marathon or not, but I went to a park with one of my buddies, and we were doing barefoot sprints in the park, and I blew out both of my hamstrings.
Damn.
They both popped.
Right after the marathon?
Yeah, that was the marathon was in January, and then February I blew out both my hamstrings. So I had to like kind of relearn how to run and stuff. So I haven't run as far since then. I haven't been able to get into the rhythm.
Yeah.
But I do love it, and I would love to get back to running.
I should try it. I should get into it again. I mean, I got all the running shoes. I bought so many pairs.
Did you? What's your go-to running shoe?
Well, I did the marathon and some Asics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't tried the Asics.
Yeah. I went to like this store that digitally analyzes your feet.
Like Fleet Feet. They did the gate monitor.
It shows you like how wide and your art and where you walk. So then they bring you shoes for your feet.
Sick.
Yeah.
I gotta do
got
that.
Custom insoles for the marathon.
Nice.
Yeah.
And did you run like they say you have to run a certain number of miles on those shoes before the marathon to break them in? Did you do that, or you just ran?
I think I ran with them. I trained like 2 times with them before I ran the marathon. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Make sure they were good.
Yeah. Did you do a half, or you went straight to the full?
Straight.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. The most I ran during training one time was a half. Was 13 miles.
Okay.
And that was it.
Yeah.
I never ran 26 in my life. You would have never told me. If you told me like 5 years ago I was gonna run the marathon, I would have said, "Fuck you, you're tripping."
That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to run the marathon ever in training because it burns you out so bad.
Yeah.
Like it's like, what was your recovery?
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I hated it. That's why I said I'll never do it again because I remembered the moment after and the 2-3 days after that.
Yeah. Now just do a half. Half is, I think it was pretty chill. Like obviously my legs were sore. I was tired, but
no, like toenails falling off and.
No. I'm not running that fast. I'm not like.
We tried.
I think it was like I hit like a 9:20 pace or something.
That's good though.
It's fine. It puts you like right in the middle of the pack. Like you're not slow, but you're definitely not fast. You know.
You're out there.
You're out there for sure.
What's your hidden talent?
Hidden talent. Most of my talents are out on display constantly.
I'm showing you everything I got.
Hide it? Why would I hide it? I'm trying to pay my bills. Hidden talent. I don't think I have any hidden talents.
No juggling?
I can juggle. Yeah, just 3 items. just 3.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's like a talent.
It's a talent-ish.
Not everyone
like
can juggle.
It's a bit of a talent.
You're good. I got you.
Immediately
That's my
can't
fault.
Juggle. Immediately says he can and can't
You
juggle.
did it. The mic on your way.
hang on.
I got you.
I know I'm standing. You can't see it. But
No, we got
you.
you.
can see the hands.
We can see the hands.
Okay.
You got it. Hey!
That's a light juggle. I can juggle a little.
That's more than a lot of people.
Yeah, I can juggle a little bit. Just 3. Just 3. I learned that in homeschool group.
You could probably do a Rubik's Cube too.
Nope.
God, no.
No smart guy
I
stuff.
can't either. That's just
Nothing like math or science.
you.
No.
Bro, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, pretty
It was
much
great.
everything. I
I
think
try to keep these at an hour. I feel like we're a little over, but
Oh, okay. That's so funny to do a weed podcast and be like, but we do have a heart out.
we just try to
We're
keep
high
it.
as hell, but they're also
Look,
heart out.
I feel like I could talk to you for like 4 hours because there's like a lot, and I like how you're just so open and candid with your shit.
Yeah, there's nothing.
We're
We're
not
not hiding anything.
Yeah. No need. We just gotta be true to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's
Exactly.
about.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't want to get high with Jesus.
Huh?
Like on the 3 people. Like
Oh.
with Jesus. Jesus would be one of them.
Jesus would have been a good one.
Yeah, that's my number
I would have
one.
been curious. Yeah, I'm really curious about his deal.
I want to hear the story from him, you know?
Yeah,
we all know
agreed.
his story. It's been told throughout the world, but like I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Now I have a good answer. Now I have a good answer. All right, next time I'll come locked and loaded with Jesus.
No, you're good.
That's a good one.
I
Yeah,
love that
what
you
is
said
his
there'll be a next
deal?
time because I would love to have
What
you
is his
again
deal?
in the future. We can make some
Yeah,
shit
for
happen.
sure.
Yeah.
I wish I could do a trade, but we don't have guests. We're not set up for. We're barely set up for us right now.
I'm not. You're all good.
But
I just like to chill.
was fun.
I just like to get high with people that.
yeah,
I mean, I saw your set at the Auto Flower Cup. I thought it
Yeah.
was great. And I'm like, this fool's perfect.
yeah.
And then,
You got to see a real set. You got to see an actual set.
have you ever like bombed like super bad on stage?
Yeah, you gotta bomb. You're saying it, you're giving it your all, you're making crazy noises, and then it's just silence. Yeah. It's you start sweating. It's very humbling, and it happens constantly. Yeah, it's not usually at shows. At shows, I can usually find the energy. It's a lot more at like mics where it's like all comics. That's where most of my bombing happens. I won't bomb July 10th in Portland, Oregon.
710.
7/10. I'm doing a show in Portland, Oregon. I will not be bombing. Link is in my bios. I also won't bomb when I open the Jodie Sweetin show, July 24th.
Wait, Jodie Sweetin from Full House?
From Full House. Yes, my girlfriend
Stephanie?
produces her show. Yeah, Stephanie from Full House.
What?
She has a comedic game show.
That's one of my, crushes growing up.
Come meet her in person on the 24th of May here in Los Angeles on Fairfax at Bespoke Studios. Open bar, $28, open bar,
What?
comedian game show. They're gonna play games with comedians. I'm gonna cold open the crowd. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you're the hype man?
I'm the hype man. Yeah, I'm the Adam Ill of the event.
Stop.
It's gonna be sick.
That's exciting.
It's gonna be very fun. Yeah.
It's gonna be a different crowd because it's open bar.
Yeah.
Drinkers are a lot different than stoners.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of just like tackling people who are trying to tackle Jodie. It's pretty much, I'm just going to be like, all right. Wait over there,
You
sir.
do a lot of crowd work?
When it makes sense to. I don't like to force crowd work. But if like somebody's talking, I'll talk to them. If you yell something out, I'll talk back to you. I'm not like interested in shutting it down. Like for the most, unless it's like, if it becomes a real problem, then I'll just get meaner and meaner with my comebacks. But for the most part, I'm like, listen, you paid for the ticket. What do you want? You want me to tell jokes? I've got them. You want to just talk? That's fine. We'll figure something out. Like, it's your show. You bought the ticket. You want to yell through the whole thing? That's okay. That's your money. And then, sometimes, one time I had a heckler who heckled all of us. It was the first comedian, the second comedian, and then I was up there. And then I was like, trying to like be nice and like slowly getting meaner. And then one of the other audience members was like, we want our money back. She's ruining the show. And I was like, they're turning on you, lady. They're turning on you. So if you're ruining the show for other people, I'll kick you out. But for the most part, I don't force it, but if it comes, I'm super down. I love it. I think it's so fun.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing more fun than just having a moment that like, a lot of the crowd work that I do, I can't even really cut clips of because it's such like almost an inside joke with that crowd at that time. So it's just, I don't know, it's fun. It creates a real loose, fun environment.
Yeah, that engagement.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Where can people find you? Where you at?
At Stoney McBlaze on all platforms. My Twitter link is in my bio. Join my email list if you want me to come to your show. Put your city in the email list, then I know, oh, there's people there. I'll go. And Kress, KRESS_Austin is like my personal page. Sometimes I post stuff that's not Stoney content on there. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Sad Vice on YouTube. Wednesday, new episode. Stoney McBlaze YouTube.
Yeah. Doing he's practicing the roasting while watching Bravo.
Yup.
That's great. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me. Very fun.
Awesome. Yeah, no, we'll do it again.
And thank you for the gifts, bro.
Yeah.
The weed was phenomenal.
Thank you.
I loved it. And learning. We've begun the journey of rolling blunts. I have the Brothers Broadleaf. Yeah, hell yeah.
There you can practice.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. I'm going to practice and get better. I learned a lot of tips on how to actually do it.
Next time I see you, I want to see a good roll.
Okay. Yeah, I'll work on it.
Austin Kress. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Travis again. Kentron. I know he got gigs. He's out here making it happen. How you feeling, Ken? You good?
Good.
Hell yeah.
Listen to the stories and all the funny stuff, man. It's good.
Getting it. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all wherever you're at. You already know. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye. 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 Bye.